This neck here, and then we're going to use a 1-inch piece of bias, 1 inch. We're going to sew a quarter seam. So we're going to line up the raw edge right on the inside of this neck right here, raw edge. And this is face up, so we're going to place the bias and sew a quarter seam. Okay, when we get started, you can back tack if you like. Remember to always keep your eye right here so that this is lined up at a quarter. Now the easiest way to sew this quarter seam around a corner is straighten out your neck. Straighten out the neck and then just make sure that the two raw edges are right on top of each other when you start sewing. As you keep going, you'll notice that it's going to be this perfect quarter seam. Okay, and then I'm just straightening out the neck. I'm not pulling it, I'm just straightening it out, because if you pull it, then you're going to stretch it out. You don't want to do that. Okay, so when you're finished, we're going to cut away the rest of this fabric that's hanging out, trim our threads. Now we're going to go to the iron and we're going to press this. So it should look just like this. And we're going to go to the iron. All right, so the first thing that I want to do is I just want to kind of get in there and kind of get that just a little bit flat, not too flat. Okay, just want to make sure that that is nice and flat right in here. Then I'm going to turn this over to the wrong side of the fabric, and as I fold this over, do you see, I want that edge right here. This is the inside. This is going to be the outside. So I don't want to see the bias. I don't want to see that bias tape on the other side. I don't want it looking like this. I want it to look like this. So folding that over right here. Now as I fold this over, I'm going to fold the raw edge under a 1/4 inch. So as you can see, when it's bias, true bias stretches, it does all kinds of, very moldable, it's nice. Okay, and then I'm just going to press that. Now I'm going to go around and do the same thing. I'm going to fold this under and then fold this over. Nice and pretty. Press. Then finish. Fold this over. Okay, and press. Okay, so when it's finished, you'll see that this is a nice clean edge. It's really even. When I flip this over, I don't see any of the white bias underneath. This is my outside. Okay, now we're going to go back to the sewing machine and we're going to edge stitch right here. And then we're done. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to edge stitch right here. And when we're edge stitching, we're stitching it also to the front of our neck. So I'm going to line this up. My eye is going to be right here. I want to keep this fold just underneath this side of the presser foot. And that will give me a nice even edge stitch. Okay, when you're finished, we're going to clip the threads. And then you may want to go back to the iron to kind of flatten that out. So this is what the front of our piece is going to look like. And you see you have that top stitching here, and then the inside with the top stitching. Okay, that's it.